my channel. So the Valentine's Day weekend festivities continue. I'm actually on my way to basically it's like a potluck get together situation. So and the theme colors are of course pink and red, and I'm just wearing all red. I'm just like, it's such a gloomy and rainy day, and it's been this way all week, and I believe it's going to be this way all weekend. So I was like, let me wear something that's comfortable. I'll show you guys the whole fit later on, but it's basically athleisure wear. I'm just feeling so, what's the word? I don't know how I feel today, but it's along the lines of like mentally exhausted. And I don't feel like putting on any makeup. So I'm kind of like contemplating, because honestly, I see myself just going there, hanging out with these ladies, just having a chill vibe type of situation, and then coming back home. That's what I'm feeling like doing. So the whole beat my face right now is just not, it's not feeling like an option. Also, I did say it's a potluck situation. Am I cooking? No. And mind you, I just dropped like what, $400 on groceries yesterday. Don't get me started. And I didn't even buy anything like crazy. I just bought necessities that I needed, like 2 cases of water, some meat, not chicken though. I stuck to like turkey and stuff because of all these recalls and outbreaks that are happening with chicken right now. I did not purchase chicken or eggs just to be on the safe side. What else? Dry beans, like a whole bunch of random stuff that like rice, pasta, etc., etc. And I did cook yesterday for myself. I'll insert a picture over here. It was so freaking good. I was like, I'm going to treat myself to a really nice meal. I was very, very tempted to go out and eat, but it's not a mission of mine to cook more. It's just because of the state of this country, I'm just like, let me be a little bit more mindful of what I'm putting in my body. With all these recalls, I'm like, let me just reduce the amount of times that I eat out. So with that said, I had chicken in my freezer from before all these recalls were happening. So I took that out the night before or before yesterday, seasoned it. I made some blackened chicken with fettuccine Alfredo. So good, so good. Anyway, I say that to say I'm not cooking again today for nobody's potluck. So I'm going to pick up some tacos. I did check with the host of the get together, and I was like, does the tacos make sense with what you see, people bringing already? She said it does. So that's what I'll be bringing. I already ordered this morning, and hopefully it'll be ready for pickup by 1:30. Some burrito tacos and chicken tacos so that people can choose, what they want to eat. But anyway, yeah, the more that I'm talking, the more I'm like, I'm not gonna wear any makeup today. Will I end up regretting that? I don't think so. I think I'm just gonna go ahead, do my brows. And the reason why I say regretting that, I'm just thinking, are we gonna go out later after the potluck? Is that the plan, or are we all just chilling? That's the question. So either way you slice it, I'm just gonna do what I want to do, which is no makeup. And I already put on my contacts, so I don't need to wear my glasses today. It was pretty easy putting on today. I don't know, lately I've just been struggling with putting my contacts on. I'm like, what is the problem? It's like, are my eyeballs rejecting the contacts? That's ridiculous. Help me trim my brows. That's as good as it's gonna get. I do plan on going out tomorrow and meeting up with my homegirl who's been out of town for a couple of months. So I'm excited for that. And we are going to do a Valentine's Day event. And for that event, I am going to, wear makeup and get dressed up and all that. So That's probably another reason why I'm like, today I just need to keep it simple and not stress myself. But I'm excited to see her. I'm trying to decide what gloss I want to wear. And I was reaching for this Fenty gloss. I haven't reached for this in a minute. And I think it's because I don't like, you see, I don't like the fact that it's as glittery. I usually like it on top of like a color. But let's see if we can just kind of dissipate it a bit so it's not so frosty looking, because it's very moisturizing, which is what I need right now. Yeah, that works, right? Yeah, that works. So this is what I'm bringing. I don't need any lip liner. Put on some lotion on these ashy hands. I need to pick a scent. Oh, maybe I should wear my Valentino. I have it in this bathroom. And I think because I keep it on the shelf in my bathroom, I rarely reach for it. Because usually when I'm dressed and ready to go, I'm like in my closet. That smells so good. Oh my God, I could wear this every day. Which I need to get another bottle. And I also need to get another travel size. Okay, so I'm gonna show you guys the full fit. Don't mind the lighter. Had to change the air filters. So these are the leather, all leather Converses. And because I'm not switching out purses. So I'm just gonna bring this very structured, very work-like bag with me, and I'm okay with that. I'm just gonna go ahead and finish this cranberry grapefruit juice and then head out the door, pick up the tacos. I do need to stop by my neighbor's real quick and pick something up. And then, yeah, that's the plan for today. Yeah, I'll see you guys on the road. Are we getting a performance while we hear this? And did you say that you never dream of me? Okay, we're back in the trenches. Oh, I just took, do you guys ever take a shower in the dark? I just took an amazing shower. I have my lights off And and I have like this little oil warmer going on over here, so it smells amazing. But I turned off the lights. I had a nice hot shower. Yeah, it was too good. And I just sprayed my face with this. I just got this. It's called Fight Dirty. Okay. It's like, I can't throw no hands, boo. I don't know what that was, but it's called Fight Dirty, or can I? And it's by Wet n Wild. It's a detox setting spray. Now, I probably should not have put that on my face before I did my skincare, but I did. Because all I saw was that it was a detox spray. So I'm like, I automatically just thought it was something for skincare. I mean, obviously I bought it, but I wanted to give it a try. I should have put it on after doing my skincare, but here we are. We're just gonna have to roll with it. Just doing my Sunday skincare. You guys know I absolutely love Drunk Elephant, but this is one product that I feel like I can do without. This is the Proteini Power Peptide Resurfacing Serum. I don't feel like it's done anything for my skin, and this is my second bottle, and I use it once a week. I use it every Sunday. But I just feel like it's not really doing anything for me. So once this is finished, and it's almost there, once it's done, I'm pretty sure I won't be repurchasing that. But listen, everything else in my skincare, or almost everything else in my skincare that I use daily, is by Drunk Elephant. So it's by no means a knock on the brand, but you know, not everything is gonna work for me. Some things are just gonna be, you know, not for my skin, and that's okay. Oh, skin is feeling good. So yeah, I'm going to an event today. And this one, we're going to do our makeup as I told myself I would yesterday. Or was it before yesterday? I think, child, I don't know. Yesterday, before yesterday. Anyway, I'm going to be applying makeup today. Nothing too crazy. I'm so mad at myself. The outfit that I was going to wear, I can't wear because, y'all, my toes. I was gonna wear open-toed heels with a dress because I wanted to wear all red. Another thing I should have done was clean up my brows before washing my face and doing my skincare, but it's okay. It's okay. We're just gonna have to deal with this. I'm just gonna do a light cleanup under these brows. Although I really need to go and get them threaded. Let me just do this real quick. So I was being a complete couch potato earlier this morning, and I was just like, girl, your toes, it's giving winter trenches. And usually I keep up with doing my toes in the wintertime, but I guess for the past couple of days I just didn't. So I just was not gonna have time to get that done before going to the event. So I had to switch out my entire outfit. So instead of red, we're wearing all pink. And you know, that's not bad because for the get together that I went to, I wore all red. So it's Pink's turn. We're gonna be rocking pink, and that's just a-okay. I'm gonna finish doing like majority of my makeup and then I'll be back. Okay, and we're back. So I don't know why doing eyebrows and color correction takes so much concentration on my part, but it's like I can't talk and do that at the same time. So we're back. I'm using this Estee Lauder Double Wear Concealer. I'm a little sad because I feel like this color is no longer available, 5W Deep Warm. And I'm so glad that the last time I purchased this, I did purchase 2 of them. But I really cannot stand when these makeup companies like discontinue colors, because I'm like, for those of us who are accustomed to using the color, what are we supposed to do? I also had that issue with think it was Lancome. I love Lancome foundation and their powder, but they discontinued. I think it was 50 Suede Warm or I forget which number I used, but they discontinued that foundation color, and I just never been back since. But I do still use their powder foundation from time to time. And right now I'm just loving Estee Lauder foundation, the Double Wear Stay in Place foundation. I hope they never get rid of my color. And that color is 6W1 Sandalwood. And I believe this is the Jackie Aina color collab that she did with them. So that was a great addition. Speaking of Jackie Aina, like, I cannot find my Jackie Aina palette anywhere. And I may just need to do a once over in my luggage because I could have sworn I saw it when I came back from my travels. But I can't seem to find it anywhere. And I really wanted to use that pink color on in that palette for tonight. But it is what it is. Oh, I just went in with Huda Beauty. That color, the lighter color, is called Cookie Dough 4.3N, just to give a little brightness in this part of my eye. And I'm going in with Salted Caramel towards the end, just to help with blending out the concealer at the end. Because I really hate when you have that harsh line of demarcation between the foundation and the concealer under the eye. And I know that's just a matter of blending and taking my time to do that, but child, I'm not a pro, so I do what I can, and this helps me to have a more seamless look. Okay, so I don't know if you guys watch what is it called, Married at First Sight. Honey, to be honest, I don't watch the show, but I do watch snippets and takes of the show on social media, both on YouTube and on Instagram. And I follow this creator called Jessie Woo, and she was pretty much giving a recap of this couple. Oh my gosh, Imem, and Imem and Ikechi. I hope I'm pronouncing their names properly, but when I tell y'all, it was very, very interesting. Not listening to Jessie's commentary, but watching the clips of this man and how he treated that lady. I was like, this is what y'all dealing with? Now, listen, when I say y'all, I'm in a dating world, okay? I'm single, and I also date. But there's certain things that, like, I would have been like, yeah, you gotta go. I'm quick to be like, you gotta go. You got to go. Because who are you talking to? And there was this one clip. Let me see if I can find it. But before I go and find this clip, I need to go ahead and set my under eye because we do not need any creasing. I'm using this, what is it called? This is by Fenty in the color Cashew. I absolutely love this powder. We need to set my under eye, child, before it starts creasing. But in the meantime, let me just say from memory what it was about. But basically, this man was, let's just call a spade a spade. This man was emotionally unavailable. He was very aware of the fact that he is emotionally unavailable, but he refused to take any type of accountability and would oftentimes gaslight her into like believing or try to make her believe that she was the problem. I don't understand how you go on a show called Married at First Sight and say, I'm not ready for marriage. Why are you here? why are you here? Like, why are you here? Like, what? Apparently, in a previous episode, and I did see, again, Jesse Wu's commentary on this, in a previous clip or episode, he said something along the lines of like, essentially, she was being too touchy-feely and he wasn't ready for that, which is, understandable. It's your body. You can kind of dictate what you're ready for and what you're not ready for. But it was weird in the way that he phrased it, because come to find out, when she told her version of what happened, which he did not refute, she said that he's the one who took and put her hands in his private area. Kind of like, and she wasn't taken aback by it because, they were at their honeymoon, they were getting to know each other. And so she took that as a green light, like, okay, you're open to being touchy-feely. I'm being open to being touchy-feely. Like, it is what it is. But he quickly was just like, oh, I'm not ready for that. Why are you here? Like, why are you here? You wasting everybody's time. And I did not like or appreciate the fact that he tried to make her out to be this over-sexualized woman who didn't know how to handle her feelings and who would have outbursts. Let's be clear. A lot of these guys, and I'm going to say a lot, let's not use our 6th grade mentality and say not every and not all. We don't have to quantify or have a disclaimer for every statement. It's like common sense that it's not all, but it's too many of y'all. It's too many of y'all who lack social skills, who lack confidence, who lack emotional intelligence. It's just, it's a rampant issue amongst men. And like, I really need y'all to go to therapy and sort that out. Like ASAP. Y'all need to sort that out, because then what ends up happening is you turn around and you don't take any accountability for your actions, and it's always somebody else's fault. She's cursing you out because you ghosted her for like 5-6 days, and you pop back up as if it was nothing. And each time you pop back up even more disrespectful than you were previously. You walk in the room, you don't greet her. You sit next to her, you don't greet her. Someone asks you a question about her, it's like, oh, hey, what's up? You're disrespectful. Like, at the end of the day, you guys are technically and legally married. Like, that's not how you treat somebody that you're married to. That's what this experiment is about. And, he tries to use like, oh, we don't really know each other like that, so I'm just not comfortable. I'm not saying you should be comfortable, but what is this experiment about? You're trying something new, and you're just being an a-hole about it the entire time. Now, this part I gotta go and turn on her, because, and this is what I do agree with Jesse Wu on. I mean, there's a lot that she said that I absolutely agree with, but he did all of this, and you sat right there and was just like, okay. Granted, she did get upset. She expressed her frustrations a couple of times. In my opinion, she over communicated her needs. I'm gonna tell you something once, maybe twice. After the second time, you're making it a point to disrespect me. After the second time that I tell you the same thing, I'm computing that as you don't care about me and you're going out of your way to disrespect me. And at that point, if somebody is disrespecting you, you gotta go. You just gotta go. And I get it. Like, a lot of these men, they get so up in arms about being called names. And yes, it's not nice, and it is very immature to call people names. I've engaged in it. It is what it is. Like, it's wrong, but in the heat of the moment, you might kind of like get upset about it. But what I don't like is these men engage in behavior that they understand and know would trigger just about anybody. And then when you call them what they are in the moment, which is in Imem's case, he was acting like a B word. He was. Because he's constantly running away from his emotions. He's being blatantly disrespectful. He's not being accountable. And it's like, yeah, you're acting like that. You're acting like that. And it's funny because I've been in that situation where I called somebody out because they were acting as exactly what I called them to be. And they got so upset, like, oh, that's so disrespectful. It was meant to be disrespectful because what you're doing to me and how you're behaving towards me, I deem it disrespectful. So is it right to stoop down to your level and call you that? No. I'm never going to say that it's acceptable or right. But I need guys to understand that their actions, number one, warranted that. Oh, I gotta hurry up, child. I'm running my mouth, and I'm supposed to be getting ready. My friend is about to get here, and I'm not ready yet. It's a little hot, but yeah. So yeah, you guys are engaging in actions and words that warrant someone calling you a name. I'm just gonna be honest about that. And then you act all shocked and in awe. And honestly, this is my personal take. I don't think these men really care when you call them out of their name. They just use it as an excuse, like, oh, she disrespected me and she called me this. But what were you doing to her when she called you that? Like, are we just gonna completely disregard the fact that you were being so rude and disrespectful, and so it was her reaction to your action? Like, let's be for real. But anyway, Imem, I think her name is, she stayed way too long and tolerated way too much disrespect, in my opinion. Like, we have to be more willing. And listen, I'm a take my bag and go type of girl. I'm not, because I have made the mistake of like staying a little too long. I'm not enduring nobody's disrespect, but that's just that on that. But like, there is a matter of staying too long. And I was like, girl, why are you still entertaining this weirdo? He's a weirdo. He doesn't like you. There was a part where he was like, oh, he has disdain for her. And I was like, and you're still sitting there? Why? We can't be that desperate for a man, y'all. Like, you gotta love yourself more than any type of guy. Oh, and there was another point that I wanted to make in a previous episode before the continued disrespect that I talked about in the more recent episode. But towards when they first kind of met, he went to her house and he was making so much commentary, like, oh dang, you got a karaoke machine? Oh my god, look at that view. He don't come from where you come from, boo. That right there. And I've learned my lesson. Listen, if we're not at least here, or you're above me where I can learn from you, where you can elevate me, I'm never doing this though. Women need to stop doing this. See the prize? This gold. This is you. And y'all dating dusties. This brush right here, the dirty brush, y'all, this is what y'all dating. And it just, in terms of gravity, this is just gonna bring you down, boo-boo. This is gonna bring you down. This is gonna elevate you. This one is gonna come and elevate you. You dealing with a man who got hyped because you had a karaoke machine in your apartment, and who kept making commentary like, oh, You living better than me, child. No, absolutely not. That is, honestly, that is for me personally a major red flag. Oh, I can use this brush. I mean, not brush. I can use this blush in my crease since I can't find my Jackie Anna palette. I can just use this pink in my crease line. This is Pat McGrath's, what is it called? It's called Divine Blush in the color Cherish. I absolutely love her blushes. It just always looks like it's coming from within. You see that? It's just so seamless. I love it. But yeah, so yeah, he had a lot of red flags, and I don't know what was in her mind or in her heart. You know, I can't say. I felt like she tried to work with where he was, but because emotionally he was just so unavailable, you were wasting your time. You were wasting your time. And quite frankly, in this day and age, like, it's not worth it. It's not worth it. In this day and age, with what's going on, with our rights being threatened and rolled back, y'all, I don't think y'all realize how serious this is. Like, I'm not putting my life on the line for no guy that is telling me that he has disdain for me, and you know, he feels like I'm too elevated and he can't do this and he can't do that and he won't do this and he won't do that. And that's another thing. He kept making promises that he could not keep. Another major red flag. Oh yeah, I'm gonna go to homecoming, and you know, if you want me to, I'll text you in the morning and I'll text you in the evening. The bare minimum. And you know, I understand that at that point she was just kind of over him, and she was like, yeah, that would be nice if you would text me. Bare minimum. Did he do it? No. Girl, he don't like you. Never did, never will. Cut your losses, bounce. Leave him exactly where he's at. In the trenches. Okay? He's in the trenches. I'm trying to figure out what lipstick I want to wear. I haven't come across like a nude gloss. If you guys have any recommendations, but I haven't come across a nude gloss that I like absolutely love. I have some favorite nude lipsticks. Maybe I'll just wear a lip color. Should I do this dark? Yeah, I'll do this dark now. I may just do lipstick. But I'm like on the market for a really nice nude lip color that is not drying. One that is not drying, but whatever. Right now I gotta work with what I have. So I think I'm gonna use this Bad Girl Riri lipstick. This is an old one. It's from when she did her collab with MAC, and I love it. Absolutely love it. Now I should have filled in my lips just a little bit because this is giving very 90s, which isn't terrible, but for the look that I'm going for, I want it just a tad bit more blended out. So I'm gonna use my lip brush and do that really quickly, just a tad there. Okay. And I guess I should kind of add a little bit of color to my lids, as I was thinking to do. Nothing too crazy. We're just gonna add in a little brown. I'll just use my bronzer and my blush for my lids today. Do I have other palettes? Yes. Am I using it right now? No. But anyway, really quickly, I just want to like finish on this Married at First Sight point. So in the recent episode, he had the nerve to, after going ghost, you know, he went ghost. I do need something slightly darker on the lid, so let me go ahead and grab this palette. This is the Urban Decay Naked Ultimate Basics palette. Absolutely love it. I don't know what this Looks pretty mauve, so let's keep it earth tones. Yeah, so he went ghost again, right? He went ghost again, and then popped up at their more recent get together, and he brought divorce papers. And this is why I'm mad at her, because I'm like, you should have been divorced his behind. But you know, in true guy fashion, he just wanted to prove a point and beat her to the punch. But also, she was dragging it. It's like, girl, you should have been let this go. But she didn't. And he brought page 1 out of the 4 and asked her to sign it. So not only do you have the nerve to be emotionally unintelligent, rude, and just an a-hole overall, but now you have the nerve to like not even be smart. You're not even intelligent. So you thought you was doing something by coming to the event, like, yeah, hey, I just wanted to pull you to the side and talk to you. Yeah, so here you go, like, slid some divorce papers her way. And she's looking at it like, she opens it up and she's like, oh, okay, these are divorce papers or whatever. What's this looking like? Ooh, that's cute. Can y'all see that? I like that. And actually, I'm using this pink. This is an e.l.f. Blush palette. So I'm just gonna pop that pink color in this part of my eye and bring it down a little bit to the corner of my eye. Yeah, so imagine getting a one piece of paper and at the bottom corner it says it's page 1 out of 4. There's no signature line. And this idiot is like, yeah, these are divorce papers, sign it. Now, I work in the legal field, right? So for sure, I'm gonna be like, where's page 2, 3, and 4? I need to read the document in its full. But I'm glad she peeped that, because she was just like, this is only page 1 and there's no signature line. Like, why are you asking me to sign it? And then he was just like, oh, well, can you just sign it? No, like, why would she sign something that's not a full document? She don't know what those other pages say, and you're telling her to put her legal signature on it? Y'all. And then he had the nerve to get disrespectful, walk off, because he obviously felt dumb, because you are Ikechi, whatever your name is, you are. Like, you can't take people like that seriously. Like, you really are slow. Sorry, not sorry. And he stormed off and then called her an a-hole. So she doesn't have a right to say, hey, sorry, that's my fan. So she doesn't have a right to say, hey, this is 1 of 4 pages. I cannot sign this because I do not know what those other 3 pages say. And you call her an a-hole for doing that. And that's something that I noticed again about these men, is like, they act like you have no right to voice your opinion. You have no right to ask questions. You know, how dare you question them, when half the time they don't even know what they're doing. And it's like, of course I'm questioning you because I'm confused as to your train of thought, your lack of leadership, your inability to lead. Like, a 2-year-old child would ask questions like, what are you doing? Like, where are we going? Like, this doesn't make sense. So as functioning adults with our frontal lobes fully developed, why would we not question you? Y'all, I was mind blown by like just the emotional immaturity. And I get it. Like, I'm not saying you have to be perfect. I'm definitely not perfect, but this guy was just so, he lacked self-awareness through and through, and it was glaring. And I just was like, where did these shows be finding these men? Like, anyway, that was wild. All right, so I have been rambling. At least I finished my makeup. What do y'all think? What do y'all think of my makeup? Y'all, these braids have about 2 more weeks in them. Y'all see that? I got about 2 more weeks before I take out this hair. I already made an appointment just at least for a wash and blow dry, so I literally have 2 weeks left in these braids. But I absolutely love these braids. If I was back in Senegal, which is where I got these, I would have just had them redo the center and the edges, but we're here now, child. Back in the States. Okay, let me hurry up and put all my stuff away because I hate when I come back to mess. And then I need to pick a perfume, get dressed, and do all that jazz. Okay, so I kind of have to put y'all, actually, I'm like, how can you guys see the entire fit? Let's put y'all here. All right, so this is the full outfit. I achieved the look I was going for with this, which is all pink, feeling rosy. Oh, I want to show you guys the purse that I'm wearing with it. Now, I don't know if you guys can see the bottom of this. Let me see if I can put you back further. In order to see my feet, I'm just gonna have to put you on the ground because it's not working. So y'all can see the full fit. So I'm wearing these boots that have like this really cute embellishment. Now, one thing that's already annoying me is the skirt because it's literally dragging on the floor and it makes it difficult to walk. So I'm going to have to kind of hold a little bit of it so I can walk freely. But aside from that, which obviously I'll need to get this tailored because I am not a tall girly. I'm very short. But this is the look in its entirety. I love it, I love it. All right, I gotta get the show on the road. I'm just gonna throw on a black coat and call it a day. Whew, why am I hot? I'm hot and I'm out of breath because I've been running up and down these stairs. Now, I can't forget to put on my perfume. I really need to re-up on this Valentine perfume. It smells amazing. And I need to get the travel size. I'm so annoyed because I got a little of my body oil on the shirt, but at this point, I just need to get out the door. I don't care about none of that. Y'all just gonna have to deal with it, okay? But yeah, this is the fit. Girl, you looking good. Yeah, all right. See what I mean? Look at this. Let me go.
Just for the record. Just for the record. If they like me, then chop at the tomato, then no go catch up. Oh, yeah, come bear no. But so plain bear more. You go do you one time, I be for one time, I'm to buy mess up. Anything you wish me, that be a passion. Bad man no they walk up, man no be God up.
Y'all, I am back home. What time is it? It's like almost midnight and I'm tired. Like, I'm extremely tired. We were about to go to another spot, but I was like, girl, I don't think I could make it. I'm tired. I'm hungry and I'm tired. So I was a little pissed because at the spot that we were at, Spice, they had these so-called truffle fries, but there was no truffle on them. They claimed they had run out of Parmesan, so they cut up some green onions and put on top of it. But there was no truffle on there. They even brought out like a oil. It was like, oh, this is the truffle oil that we use, and we're just gonna give you some extra truffle oil on the side. And I tasted it. I'm like, what truffle are you guys using? Because I don't taste it at all. Anyway, long story short, I just was like, I'm over this place. This is not the first time. I've been to Spice a couple of times in Charlotte, And I'm just not impressed. Like, there is a bartender there that I absolutely love. He makes amazing drinks. But when it comes to food, they fail every single time. The salmon is farm raised. The jollof rice is not authentic. It's very hit or miss. It'll be either too tart or undercooked or not flavorful at all. So I'm just like, you know what? I feel like this is my final straw when it comes to spice. It's like, what's the point? And we paid for this event in advance, and it's literally this much space. It's extremely narrow. So it's like, this is the bar area, and behind the bar area is like the restaurant area. So there's like seating here, and they were charging people literally just as, imagine you pay to stand in a hotel lobby. Never again. Never again. Never again. They're not gonna find me. I was like, any event that's being held at Spice, I won't be there. The DJ was terrible. The DJ was spinning songs that when I was in 6th grade. I'm like, what is this? I felt like I was listening to one of my old school burned CDs on one of the portable CD players. Nostalgic, yes. Energetic and like, yeah, I'm like I'm having fun in 2025. No. I was like, what is this? Y'all, needless to say, it was not the vibe. It was not the vibe. So we were thinking about going to another spot that everybody was talking about, but I was like, you know what? I need to go home. I need to go home, take a shower, start my work week tomorrow. So I'm good. I'm not trying to go to another spot at almost midnight. And then if I end up going to another spot, I'm going to be there till like 2, 3 in the morning. I'm just going to cut my losses and call it a night. But either way, I had an amazing time with my friend Steph. We met some cool people while we were out. So it wasn't a complete loss. But as far as the venue itself, the party overall, it was a no. It was a no. Anyway, this was it for the Valentine's Day weekends. Valentine's Day weekend. I will say I'm happy that I had an eventful weekend. I had something to do every day. I had somewhere to go, somewhere to be, people to see. So I don't have no complaints, boo. I ain't got no complaints. I had a really good weekend. And yeah, I'll see you guys on the next vlog. Au revoir. Good night.